What's up, Austin?
What's up?
What you got to say?
What do you mean?
Not much. Hope everyone's doing all right during this daggum hot weather. Make sure you drink a lot of fluids and all. If you ain't, you probably did or in the hospital in bed using an IV.
What you up to today?
I mean, we started.
Well, I just got finished with an interview and all that stuff. I could barely understand what the lady was saying.
Yikes.
She was saying, you know how there's Coleman, Alabama, but she was saying Goldman. And I was like, you mean Coleman?
Yeah.
And I was like, who taught this woman English?
What else are you doing today? Hanging out here?
Yeah, and you say you paying for the biscuit tickets.
I'm paying?
Yeah, that's what you told us.
What do you think I'm made out of?
Take those back off though, but
Hard working money.
sure, like, they're okay with the.
I think Blake said it was on the company. Are you gonna go?
Of course I'm gonna go.
Okay, are you
Y'all
ready?
should have heard Rachel on the phone earlier. She was, oh, you blew it.
No, it's still on.
Oh, you guys should have heard Rachel on the phone. She was like, Austin! On the whole thing, I was like, Rachel, what's going on? She loves Austin, I don't know why. But anyways, yeah, things are going good, and War Eagle, and hope Auburn can bring home another national title this
War
year.
Eagle.
War Eagle. Oh, this is Mando, but I usually call him Rambo, like from First Blood, Rambo.
Are you ready to get your action shots or Mondo's reel?
What's up, guys? It is J-Ron and Keegalicious here this morning. It's already, what is that? 10:30. So it's been a rough morning so far. We have like these mini torches on the truck, and we needed them for the first job to fix a leak on a outdoor unit. But you know, I picked up some oxygen bottles and checked our acetylene this morning, but the oxygen's ended up being out of oxygen completely, so we had to try to run to a parts house to get new ones. And then the two we've tried and can get a hold of, they do not have any. So they're, I guess, you know, commodity around here, a rare commodity, I guess you'd say. That's right. So we're having to go meet McLeod to get some regular size torches. And so yeah, we're on the way doing that. So you know, it's definitely would have been good to start off with somebody else's torches, but just gonna try to work with what we had, but ended up biting us in the tail. But yeah, but I mean, we went ahead and picked up our outdoor fan motor and capacitor for the second unit we need to do today, so kind of got a little ahead, but also really behind as well. So we got to go meet the guys over at a job and steal theirs, and hopefully they don't need them. So that's where we're at right now. We'll catch back up to y'all when we get there. Oh yeah, I would say that fan motor is not locked up, but we're back. We're not that good at filming, so we kind of forgot to update y'all when we got to McLeod and them, but torches are got. So he has the nicest torches too, so they actually hold pressure when they're turned off, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we got back over here to the house and thought to just fix up this leak. It's right there on that joint coming off of that. So get to make sure we got no pressure on it and get to soldering it up, and then we'll get back with you and we're gonna pressure test and make sure that holds and everything else. So yeah.
Alright, so Jaron fixed the leak, the pressure test, but we kind of forgot to record again. So now we're adding Freon to the unit.
Laying it in right now.
Yeah. And we're gonna go check the splits after we're done. And yeah, that's about it.
Alright, we're all finished up here. Got everything buttoned up outside. Looking pretty good. The leak was pretty easy to find once I put some pressure on it and whatnot, I could feel it pretty easily. So just soldered that on up, or I guess you could say sweated it on up. But yeah, check the splits. We had about 14 to 15 degree split on the inside, so very pleased with that, especially with how hot the house was. I think it was around 87 or so in there when we got here, and definitely it's dropping now. And yeah, we'll be on to the next. What's up, guys? This is Jaren and Rocky. We're up here, or not up yet, I guess. But we're out here in Union Springs working on some package units on top of this roof. Yesterday I came out and installed a compressor, and then realized that the blower motor decided it wanted to stop working. So got the blower motor. We're gonna swap that out so we can get the correct amount of Freon put in it and make sure, you know, we're not just freezing up the coil trying to get the compressor on and running, and we'll actually be able to get some cool air blowing in this place a little bit. So that's what we'll be doing today. All right, we're up here on the roof. We've been at it for a little bit here. Got the new motor in there, got the old one out. Luckily the little pulley thing came off the shaft pretty easy. And then I was like, I went to put it in, I was like, oh wait, still got to wire it, of course. Took the little plate off, and look at all of that. I was like, great. I don't know where none of that goes. And then I was like looking in the box. No wiring diagram, of course, so that's cool, you know. But luckily, it looks like we got all these wires are numbered on the old motor. You know, double checking everything and make sure that it should be the same right here. Yeah, but yeah, just had a little freak out because I didn't know what was going to go where a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too bad at all. All right, we got it all swapped over. Definitely was pretty self-explanatory. You know, it had the same, like P6 and 6 went together, and P4 and 4, and then had like some random, like 1 and 3 and red went together, something like that. But yeah, got those all switched over from there, and about to tuck these back in there. And then we're gonna continue to wire it in. Alright, so got the door back on. And the fan was running good. So now over here weighing Freon in. And just gonna wait for it to get starting to cool. So shouldn't be here too much longer. That's about all we're gonna be able to get done for today here. We got some other parts and everything that is still on the way here to fix this, because this has 2 compressors, and we still have to, we're waiting on the other compressor to come in. The parts house only had 1 in stock the other day, and then this unit right there, it like blew the bearing out on the blower motor shaft, so we gotta get a new bearing for that one and see what else could possibly be wrong. You know, it could have messed up the blower motor and burn it up. We'll just have to see once we get that shaft back in place. It was all out of whack and the coils were frozen up on it. But yeah, we're gonna weigh the rest of this Freon in and see the temperature split on the inside. All right, just finishing up the first job. Got the blower motor on and the compressor all filled up with Freon. Got it cooling right. It was condensating pretty good on the outside, you know, and went inside and had about a 10-degree split, and that's a little low, but do remember it was just one of the compressors working instead of both of them. So definitely should get that split up once we get both compressors installed and going right. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to keep them cool a little bit, because they had a whole one side of the store without air conditioning. So no, that was pretty brutal, so that should help them out. And it was 84 in there, and it's called a super dollar. So I guess basically like a Dollar General, kinda. But yep, we're on to the next now, headed back to Montgomery.